Yo, what's up, what's going on, everyone? I'm back with another video for today, and for today's video we're going to be watching another Philip DeFranco video, pretty much going all over the news that happened yesterday. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. But first, make sure you like this video, also subscribe to my channel. I'm a growing channel, so it would help me out a lot if you were to do that. But yeah, let's just get right into it.
So that was the most requested story today, and I have no idea what's happening. So hi, welcome to the Philip DeFranco Show. Hit that like button, otherwise I will punch you in the throat, and let's just jump into it. So yeah, your first dose of news poison is this now viral video. There are still a lot of questions yet to be answered, but here is what we know. This appears to have happened in a Victoria's Secret in New Jersey. The video went viral yesterday, with the video being recorded by a black woman, Ijeoma Ukenta, and the woman that was on the ground and also did several other things that we're about to walk through, being identified in several reports as Abigail Elphick. So as of right now, it is unclear what exactly led to all this viral footage, but what we do see is this viral video starts with what appears to be Abigail attempting to hit her.
No, it's you. Now you are. Oh my God!
Yeah, so I've already watched this video. Man, it's crazy. It's so crazy that there are legit, like, these people actually exist. It's wild. It's so crazy that these people exist. It's insane. It's insane.
Oh my God! She just tried to run and hit me, and now she. Did you see her?
Abigail then repeatedly asking for the recording to stop. She's crying on the floor.
Would you please don't record me? Don't record me. Please.
Bro, if there is anyone that tries to defend her, come on, stop. Like, if you were just saying, well, you know, why can't you just stop recording? She's recording for her safety. When the cops eventually show up, which takes them like 50 years because this video is so long, she needs evidence to back her up. Because the other thing is that she's black, and her word against a white woman, to be honest, we know how that's gonna go. We just know. We know whose side they're gonna take.
That
so
then eventually leads to this.
You keep lying, saying I'm threatening you, so I'm recording to protect myself.
yeah,
She then starts.
I can't believe no one did anything. No one tried to take her out of the building. It's wild.
chasing her.
Get away
Get away from
from me!
me.
It's raining.
Get away from
Eventually,
me
a person who appears
as
to be an
she's
employee
trying to
starts
attack
step
her.
in while Abigail continues to scream. There's also footage that was allegedly posted by Ijeoma on YouTube, including a clip where it appears that Abigail might be calling 911, as well as another video where Ijeoma says that she's at the police station looking at a police report, which appears to have been filed by Abigail, though it is not made clear. But Ijeoma saying some of it is false, implying that it came from Abigail. Ijeoma also saying that she plans on filing a complaint against the officers and mall security that responded because she didn't feel protected.
She
Also, according to
should,
TMZ,
for
the rep
sure.
Essex County Prosecutor's Office told them an investigation is underway over this to determine if any laws were broken, which
Because there was like 4 parts to this, each being like at least 4 minutes. So you're telling me it took around 20 to 25 minutes for cops and for the mall cops to show up? That's ridiculous, dude. That's insane.
includes the conduct of officers who arrived on the scene to deal. You know, with this whole situation, we saw a lot of people sounding off. Yvette Nicole Brown saying, if Ijeoma hadn't been recording this foolishness, what Abigail was doing could have gotten Ijeoma arrested or killed.
For
Shades
real.
of Amy Cooper, I feel threatened while threatening. And Amy Carrero adding, behavior like this is what gets black folks killed. This is not mental illness, this is a weaponization of white panic. She is performing her privilege with rancor. Also with this, Ijeoma
I
has since
actually
posted a
agree.
GoFundMe
I
saying
actually agree with all this. I actually agree with all this. Yeah, I mean,
that she's looking to hire an excellent attorney, with that having raised over $37,000 as of recording. Right, and so with this story, I want to know what you're thinking, right? Which camp do you land in? Or do you think that this woman was in the wrong, right? There was the weaponization of white panic. That
in no way can you tell me this lady was trying to defend herself. There's no way. I don't care if it's a mental illness. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Everything that she did from these videos, it doesn't even, bro, it doesn't even matter at that point what the girl did to her for her to have this reaction. She shouldn't have reacted this way. a normal human being doesn't react that way. We don't see that. We don't see that. Anyone trying to defend her is an idiot.
She's Victoria's Secret Karen, a lot of people refer to her as. Or no, are you in the camp of it appears that this woman is actually having a mental health crisis, she's being exploited in this video? Or hey, maybe you're somewhere
So what? She's trying to defend herself. She's still trying, the lady filming is still trying to defend herself.
But I'd love to know what you're thinking and why in those comments down below. Then we had Logan Paul in the news because he's now being accused of participating in a pump and dump crypto scheme called Dink Doink. Right, if you're unfamiliar, good, but also now I'm sorry. It's a coin that has this, South Park ripoff style animation. Logan and others in his circle have been promoting it, but also doing it in a way where they're calling it dumb, seemingly distancing themselves from it. Right, and it's worth noting that they often talk about it as though it was just some random coin they happened upon and really loved because many, including CoffeeZilla, who you may have seen because he's been covering influencer crypto controversies and really blowing up over the last month, he thinks that Logan is actually involved with the creation of it, but is not being transparent about this aspect. CoffeeZilla, pointing to a podcast where the Dink Doink CEO essentially says that Logan came up with the name and one of the little characters.
I was chilling with Logan, and we were like, what's the stupidest name we could think of for like a coin, right? What's the weirdest name we could think of for like a little mascot that's like a dumb sprint? We were like, Dink Doink.
Right, so CoffeeZilla and others alleging that this is a tactic for him and his friends to get in on the ground floor, promote the coin, and then make money and run.
That's how this works, guys. They get in early, you pump up their bags, they sell it off.
Right, and it's not just CoffeeZilla, a number of
Yeah, honestly, I've been kind of researching a little bit more with crypto just through CoffeeZilla's videos. I still don't understand really anything about cryptocurrency. I mean, look, these YouTubers are trying to make bank off of their fans, well, really at the expense of their fans, because again, if the fans put their money into this, their money is going to go to the YouTuber. In this case, it's being Logan Paul. In other cases, it was Aiden Ross, Rice Gum, FaZe K, blah blah blah, and then they take all the money to themselves and leave their fans with nothing left behind it. And yeah, while the fans are dumb, to be honest, for putting their money into it, it's still scamming. At the end of the day, scamming is scamming. And so I think after this whole crypto thing, we're not going to see a lot of people being involved with crypto for a while, because they just don't want to get exposed for anything that happens with it. They don't want to take the chance on it.
Creators speaking up, including iDubbbz, accusing Logan of the same thing, calling for more transparency.
Who is the Dink Doink people? Who are they? Tell us who they are. Give us their names and their faces. Tell us.
I haven't watched iDubbbz in a while.
If it's legitimate, you should give us their names and their faces.
And with this, as of right now, it doesn't appear that Logan has spoken publicly about the backlash or the accusations, though we have seen some defending him, people saying, Logan hasn't sold a single coin. But also at the same time, we're seeing pushback there because you have people saying, well, so you're saying he's not a scammer because he just hasn't pulled the rug yet. Because once again, if Logan and the people around him are actually way more involved than he's been letting on, it's kind of got the scent of, the CSGO Lotto situation. But yeah, for now, we'll wait.
If I was Logan, I wouldn't speak on it. I mean, that's just being smart. Why draw attention to your name? I just wouldn't speak. I just wouldn't speak on it. And what Philip DeFranco just says, that he hasn't pulled yet. So technically, he hasn't scammed anybody. We'll see if that happens. But if Logan's a smart man, I would probably just drop the whole situation, because he's eventually going to get caught one way or another. And it's gonna be bad. And it's not even being it's not even about being canceled. It's about getting in actual legal trouble with the law, which has been happening to FaZe K. So if I was him, I would probably distance myself from it.
Wait and see. While I often talk about the world being on fire in a metaphorical sense, also at times it is literally on fire. In fact, massive wildfires are currently burning through 12 states as far north as Alaska and as far Midwest as Minnesota, with in fact more than 1 million acres on fire across the US.
Think about that. Wildfires are happening in Minnesota. Just sit back and think on it. Minnesota.
Canada as of this morning. And plainly put, this fire season is shaping up to be even worse than last year's amid record high.
Of course it is. It's only going to get worse. I mean, our world is literally burning to nothingness. It's literally burning to nothingness. I don't.
Temperatures and historic droughts. And as if that wasn't enough, as if it was like a hell-sent punishment for our climate change sins, some places in California are now seeing fire-nados. Sounds like a B-movie on sci-fi, an actual thing. And while fire-nados are one of the world's rarest weather phenomenon, in the last few weeks, there's already been 2 in California. So I guess the main point of this story is fuck, oh no, shit, fuck. But then, in really concerning international news, we should definitely talk about food and hunger. And this, in part, because of a new UN report that came out this week that is really shocking. Finding, among other things, that during the pandemic, about 1/3 of all the people in the world didn't have enough food to eat. For some more of the specifics, the number of people without access to healthy diets grew from 320 million people to 2.37 million people. The number of people who went hungry was at 811 million, which was a massive jump to the prior year at 161 million. Right, and with all of this, an estimated 22% of children under the age of 5 are considered to be stunted. Though, of note, this is not impacting everywhere equally. The most dramatic negative shifts that we've seen have happened in Latin America and the Caribbean. Dealing with the worst of the situation, hands down, you have Africa. What's really interesting with this situation is that the president of the International Fund for Agricultural Development, he's saying there's actually enough food being produced to feed everyone, and actually the crisis is a failure in the food system. And saying with that, we need to transform every aspect of our food system, how we harvest, process, package, transport, and market our food, so that it delivers healthy diets and decent incomes for the people who work.
I mean, yeah, I would think that it would have gone up, just because people are gonna be put out more jobs from the pandemic and stuff. But geez, I didn't think it was that much.
In them.
All right, so that was a pretty solid news. Alright guys, so that has been the video for the day. Thank you for watching. Like this video. Also, subscribe to my YouTube. It's been Dave. Peace.